What's going on, guys? We're in downtown Seattle. You can see in the background we got the ocean there. We only have, a mile to go, but we're in downtown Seattle on a Wednesday at 5 p.m. So yeah, lots of foot traffic, lots of cars and congested lanes, a lot of one-way streets. So let's see how the FSD handles it. So we probably could have squeezed up there before, but yeah, it's handling it pretty well so far. Got some foot traffic here. And all right. And that handled that pretty well. Seemed a little aggressive at first, but it stopped and waited till everyone was gone, or everyone crossed, so handled that well. Oh, that guy wanted to cross. That's another benefit of full self-driving. You may be making a right turn like I did up there, and you may, be waiting for the guy to cross that you see in front of you, but, there's someone coming from your right, and you're not really looking at him because you're looking ahead. But the FSD was able to pick them up and wait for them. There's a possible chance of human error, whether you're tired, rushing, or you just can't see, or you're trying to make the light. It's possible that you could not see someone crossing and hit them, but the self-driving is you can look around and you can see it recognizes all these people walking around, even people that are literally behind our eyesight there. And it's able to see people up there past that intersection on the corner, which is pretty impressive. It even recognized that guy was, well, now it's not anymore. It showed him in a different way, like didn't show he was on the scooter there, but it saw him moving on something. And it's picking up those two officers on bikes. It's picking up some bikes parked there, even though no one's on them. It's showing that guy's on a motorcycle who's on the little scooter there. That's funny. But yeah, it's reading all these people here to my right that are behind my vision. Didn't pick up that bird. Don't expect that. But if you can see to the right and left, it's picking up on all this foot traffic. It merged well. Ooh, we got some road work ahead. This is gonna be super interesting how it handles it. It wants us to turn left, even though it's saying in 0.1 miles, which would be up there. But there's some road work ahead. We're gonna have to get back into the lane we just came from. So yeah, let's see how it handles the situation. Maybe it wants us to turn now. But that's a one-way right here. Okay, so it's actually having us turn a little bit before it's showing we should. Perhaps it knows all the traffic and road work ahead and wants us to go a safer or a faster route. Now it's realizing that this lane's slower and it's getting us over to the left lane to a faster lane, which would probably, yeah, I don't know if I would have made that decision, but that's the good decision to make. Now we're gonna have to get back into the right lane faster. We're trying to merge in front of this bus, but didn't make it. one's trying some more, but there's some, oh man, I'm not sure if you were able to see that on the screen, but we merged over and the self-driving knew that we were a little aggressive on that, and there was a car right behind us, so it kind of stopped midway in the lane. But then once that car stopped for us, it continued, which would have been a decision, you know, we probably would have made. We would have been a little probably more decisive on it, but it handled that well. You know, didn't stay there and get stuck for, you know, 30 seconds. So it's making some human-like decisions. You know, it's not the days of, you know, we're going this way, we're in this lane, eventually we're gonna turn, we're staying in this lane. It knows, no, there's a lane that's faster. I know we're gonna have to get back into this lane, but we have time to get into a faster lane, get around it, save us some time, and it's able to make those decisions. When I've been working all day, I'd probably be a little bit lazy and just stay in my lane and just wait. But the FSD is like, nope, this is not the fastest way to where we're trying to go. So yeah, some great decision making. Obviously, if you watch these full self-driving videos, like, you're gonna see some good decision making by the FSD and then just some bad decision making. So there's a lot of times where I'm like, oh man, this is awesome. Like, it's making some awesome decisions and saving me time. But then there's some decisions where you're like, oh no, I don't want you to do that. But overall, on this drive here, been pretty darn flawless, right? No major interferences in the drive, you know? In fact, overall, if I was driving and then the FSD was driving, it's probably saved me some time. And it's doing the same thing now. It's getting into a faster lane. Ooh, and it's stopping for this guy that tried to get in front of us. I guess we're gonna wait for him or not. Okay. The car now knows that we're getting closer to our destination, so it's getting back into the lane. Oh, that was good. Sometimes it would slam on the brakes there at a yellow, but I think it realized, you know, we were too far committed to slam the brakes on, and it fought for a second and then continued, which is, I'm happy to see that. There's been some times where, you know, the car would like slam the brakes on at a yellow light, super annoying. So I'm glad that it decided to, you know, to commit to, you know, beating the light. But yeah, we're getting pretty close to our destination here. I'll be stopping the video in the next minute or so, but you just saw the car drive through downtown Seattle traffic on a work day at 5 p.m. Lots of foot traffic, construction, buses, you know, and it made a lot of smart decisions. I couldn't have done it any better myself. We have to stop it up here because it knows where my destination is, but it doesn't know, obviously, like, quite yet that there's a parking garage in the alley, and that's how you know, get to our parking spot. And it's gonna want to turn here, which I definitely don't want it to do, but I guess it's not going to do that. So I'm going to cut the video short here because it doesn't know where to park. But yeah, super flawless drive through downtown Seattle on a work day at 5 p.m. And overall, I'm pretty happy with how that went. And I hope that video was informative for you guys and you got to see, you know, how the FSD handles, you know, a tough scenario.